Guys, today we're going to discuss the Fibonacci retracement. Leonardo Fibonacci discovered the Fibonacci sequence in 1202, so it has been around for decades. The Fibonacci sequence is a list of numbers in which each successive number is the sum of two previous numbers. So you're asking, well, what the heck does that mean? Let's put it on paper here and look at it. So we have 1 and 1 is going to equal 2. You add those up. Now you're going to do 2 plus 1 to give you the next number, which is going to be 3. Now you'll do 3 plus 2, which is going to give you 5. And now 5 plus 3 is going to give you 8. And then so on. That is how the Fibonacci sequence works. It just keeps going and going. So hopefully that breaks it down to pretty simple English for you. So the Fibonacci sequence has been around for centuries, and traders just started applying it to trading a few decades ago. And with the Fibonacci retracement, you kind of display it by drawing a trend line between two extreme points, and the extreme points being, say, if it's on a move up, it's going to be the bottom of the move and then the top of the move. So let's look at LKSD here on the daily. On E-Trade, we'll choose Fibonacci retracement under tools. So we'll start here. This is one extreme point, and the top of this move before that pullback was right there. And you can see the E-Trade gives you 5 horizontal lines. Some brokers will give you 6. E-Trade doesn't have a 23.6 that you can see here. There is a 0 line, the 38.2, the 50, the 61.8, and the 100% line. Some brokers will have a 23.6 in here and give you 6 lines. E-Trade gives you 5. So anyway, there's the top to the bottom. For the bottom of that move to the top, you draw it from the bottom up on a move. If the move is upwards, you'll start it from the bottom and then draw it to the top. And here you can see that first line, the 38.2 line, it did not hold there. It went through and tested that 50 line, and it bounced from there. So let's remove this Fibonacci one, and let's put another one from where it bottomed here and go up to here. Now what do you see? This thing, it pretty much gave up that whole move on that pullback before it really took off again. So Fibonacci retracements are very good for predicting the next moves after extreme moves up or down. So let's remove that one. Now we're going to look at one on the move down. And on a move down, you're going to draw it from the top, which is about where the top of the move is. And if that's the bottom that was put in, that doesn't go any lower. There we go. So we don't see the future yet because this is actually a live daily chart. But let me put this crosshair up here. So if this bounces, if we go back to that first line on the way up, that shows $14.03. The stock is currently at 1208. So that would be a heck of a swing trade to buy this here at 1208 and get a curl here and move back up to 14. Close to 20%, 18 to 20%. All right, the next one I want to look at is glue, G-L-U-U. And this was an earnings win a couple of weeks ago. And since this is a move up, we're going to start here at the bottom. Kind of see where this thing curl. Let's pick a bottom here. So just say right there. All right, let me put it back on Fibonacci retracement. I started about right here, and you can see here it went sideways, so that's still part of this move to get to the second point. So if we've topped out here, say, well, I can't get all the way to the top, I won't lock it in. There we go. So as of right now, it looks like this candle here on May the 10th made a temporary high. If this holds, then look, the first line of a pullback would be at 478, and that 50 line would be all the way back here at 457. So there's a possibility of a pretty big pullback. And let's remove this one and put another one on here. Let's say you don't want to put that Fibonacci on there where it went sideways, and you want to start it here after that sideways move and move back up. So let's do that. And that puts that first line on the downside at $5 even, and then that 50 line at 484. So you can still see 10% plus possible here on a pullback to 5 and under. So just remember, if it's a move up, you're going to start from the bottom and draw up. If it's a move down, you're going to start from the top like here and pull it. Start at the top and then pull it down. So that's the only thing to remember. If you do it backwards, you're going to get bad results on it. So, and it's not 100% all the time, but it is a great tool to use. And I recommend you guys checking it out, the Fibonacci retracement.